I'm very blessed. Life does get complex. When I don't have stabilization, I get very impatient. I'm like a shark in need of tuna, searching for confirmation from my reader Appaluna. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's going to be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle. She has a gift that shines, spiritually connected to both spirit and divine. If you don't like tarot, maybe you're too narrow. Too scared the truth will hit you like an arrow. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's gonna be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle. When it comes to readings, she doesn't sugarcoat. If you only want sweet, better catch another boat. People ask about career, love, relationship, pain. Her answers get uploaded and sent to her brain. She's a messenger, a mentor for guidance and advice. She dedicates her time, never charging a dime. She's a big kahuna. She's my Appaluna. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's gonna be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle.
Hey tarot enthusiasts! Welcome to my channel. I'm Appaluna, your tarot reader, and I'm thrilled to have you here. Today, we're diving into free one-card readings, and I can't wait to connect with you all. First things first, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and smash the bell so you're notified every time I go live. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. Getting a reading is super easy. Just type "join" to join the queue. But heads up, wait times can be over an hour for free readings. If you'd rather not wait, consider sending a donation or joining my membership for just $3.99 a month to skip the line. There are 2 requirements for a free reading. First, type "I understand" to show you get that I'm here to give advice, but you make your own decisions. Second, hit that like button and comment "I understand" like number of likes, and your question to get your free reading. Easy peasy. A quick reminder, no pregnancy questions, and try to frame your questions positively. Like instead of asking, "Will he leave?" try "Will he stay?" Make sure your questions are about you, not what others think or feel. This journey is all about your spiritual awakening and unlocking your superpowers. This is a tough love channel when needed. Sensitive souls might want to look elsewhere. Also, I have autism, so if my tone seems off, know I'm never frustrated or upset with you. Even though I've been reading tarot for a while, it still feels like telling a fictional story with my cards. They resonate with you, but always check your real facts with real people. Remember to read the disclaimer, and for clarity's sake, don't ask the same question over and over. This is not a magic show. My predictions often need action from you, so get off your devices, turn off the TV, and take some risks. Members get to skip the queue, and if you donate $5 or more, I'll give you a mini read. That's 5 cards and a pendulum question. Donators also skip the queue, and if you send a review, follow, or buy from my Etsy store, you get a free queue skip. I'm also available for private readings. I have a $20 for 20 minutes special right now. Email me or contact me through my website at www.trinitytarotlive.com to book. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I'm on Facebook as Luna Fruit and on Instagram, and Twitch as AppleLuna77, TikTok as AppleLuna666. All right, it's time to smudge and clear out any bad energy. Let's go through today's cards and get started.
Hi everyone, how you doing? I'm just typing something. Okay, so I'm just making this a little bit clearer because Thriving Panda, okay, you've got to wait till I post the links to tell you which videos to comment on in each channel, each time. So if you want a 3-card reading and a 1-card reading, you've got to comment on the 3-card videos and you've got to comment on the 1-card videos. These are separate channels. I want them separate. So if I ask you to do something in one channel and then I ask you to do it in another channel, you have to do it again. But I'll let you go for today because you did comment on a couple of videos, Thriving Panda. And Amanda McNeil, you too. You're fine as well. You commented yesterday when no one didn't. No one did. So you're fine. I think that's it. Sorry for the next show. Okay, is that a little bit clearer about what I'm asking you to do? Because what I'm trying to do is get you to engage in, I'm doing different posts in different channels, but I'm focusing, say, on this channel today, our video of the week is my subliminal song, which is, what one is it? Digital Connection, I believe it's called. I've got so many songs now. Here it is. I'll play this for you later. But this is the video for the week, so make sure you go and watch the subliminal song. It's images that I saw when I was going through the awakening, and it's so that when you go through the awakening, you won't be scared of the things that you saw, because most of the shit that I saw scared the shit out of me because I'd never seen anything like it before. So I've tried to put images I saw in the awakening in this video and in my other subliminal songs. So that's why I need you to go and watch the video as well, because it'll take away some of the fear for the awakening. Hi Marlene, how you doing? Let's get started. So first of all, we've got to comment on the posts. We were just talking about that. We have had rule changes. You guys know what they are. I love that Marlene is saying hello to me. Thank you so much for making me feel like a person. Hi Nima, how are you doing? So today's cards that I've got out for the oracles, I'm just going to pull out the Soul Symphony card deck. These are supposed to be love cards, but I feel like they could be more self-love cards as well. They will deal with some love situations though. So they're what we're doing for Oracle, and everyone will get one of them today. They're just my new cards and no one's really got them out and tried them, so I just want to give them a spin. You're good, Marlene? That's friggin' fantastic. All right, we do have 2 channels here. The channels are separate. However, I do honor the membership if you're a member over here, over on the other channel, because I don't think it's fair if you're a paying member to have to wait for a reading. So I do honor the membership. So if you want to join membership here, you don't have to wait in line over at the other channel. It's the only thing that's kind of linked. All right, let's say a quick prayer. I'm going to light a candle today. we're going to light the clear quartz candle. It says use clear quartz in meditation or place it in your home to enhance clarity and focus. It is also believed to amplify the energies of other crystals. And I've got black tourmaline in there, which clears negative energy because it's not a sage candle. I call upon the higher self to answer these questions. I seek only truthful answers which are aligned with the highest and greatest good for all concerned. All right. Hi, Divine Universe. How are you doing? You just get ready when you want to. I don't think there's any other members in the room. No. So, Divine, get ready whenever you want. You're fine. You got to live your life. So, guys, you know I do tough love sometimes, and you got to leave that sugar for the cookies. Just remember that. If you want one of these shirts, I'm going to make some soon. I'm just printing out a test one at the moment. I also put this on a shirt, I think, with apples pearls on the pocket. Sorry. My computer's playing up. So that my computer's being stupid. So let's just go on with the readings and we'll go through the posts that you're supposed to like before you get a reading. Siren, why are you just coming in here going, hey me, hey me? It's not your turn. Oh, Siren, how many times has he ignored them? 3? Tell me when it's 3, Knock. And why don't you do the honours? You're allowed to kick people out too. You're a mod. All right, no members except for Divine. She's going to get ready when she's ready. Sirez, I've got that on the screen for you. Siren, please stop ignoring my moderator or we will kick you out. It's the Tough Love channel. If you're an idiot, I'm going to tell you. Not that you're being an idiot. You're just not listening. All right. So we're going to call up Amanda and Thriving Panda. I'm ready to start now. I was just trying to get into the energy. And I've had my injection, and to be honest with you guys, I am struggling a little bit to get into the energy after having the injection. It feels much easier for me towards the end of the injection. So I do apologize if my readings maybe just a little bit off. I don't know. You tell me. I just feel the energy is different. And I think it's me in this injection. All right. Thank you, Thriving Panda. Let me just sneak Divine Universe in here because she's a member. And I'll move straight on to you next. You comprehend? What does your guides want to tell you today? What do your guides want to tell you today? Darling, life is unpredictable. You can't get a tarot reader to tell you what's going to happen every day and be prepared for it. Life is supposed to be like a roller coaster ride, except you're supposed to be blindfolded. So you never know when you're going to be upside down. The only thing I can predict with any validity is that change is going to happen and you are going to have ups and downs, and it's not always going to be bad, but it's not always going to be good either. You might be trying to control your destiny and your future, by plotting and planning where you're going to go next, to how you're going to get there. And I feel like if you don't open yourself to the opportunities and the possibilities of other things that could go your way, you might be just manifesting one thing, whereas you could manifest like 3 things and leave it up to spirit. You're being asked to maybe not focus so much on your manifestations. I feel like you're actually a really good manifester when you want to be, when you want something, and you're being asked not to manifest. You're being asked to let it happen to you instead of making it happen to you. All right, let's get one of these Soul Symphony card decks. Cards. Facade. Putting on a front, people pleaser, hidden motives, weird behavior. Now, this could be you. You could be putting on a front or be a people pleaser, or you could have hidden motives for doing what you're doing at the moment, or you could be acting weird. If you're going through the awakening, people will think you're acting weird, and it'll be like they ask you a question, but you're answering a totally wrong answer, and they're like, what? That doesn't even make sense. Oh, thank you guys for commenting. I appreciate it while you're waiting. Now, this could come also from another person. They could be putting on a front. They could be saying yes to you when the answer is really no, or there could be hidden motives behind what they're doing, or they could be reacting weird. Thank you, Divine Universe. That was your readings for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. We had a couple of people comment, so I appreciate that. Who do we have comment? Now, Amber's liking all my shit. I love Amber. Shirinez, thank you for going and commenting. I think that was it. I thought I saw another person. No, it's just Amber on Instagram. Thank you, Nima. Do we have Amanda McNeil? Where are you? There. Will Marvin stay or leave, and what is coming towards you in the next 24 hours? Darling, we've only got a 1-card reading in this show. It's not a 3-card reading. You've asked a 3-card question. I can give you 1 card and see what I can pick up. If you'd like a bigger reading, why don't you go to Etsy? Can you put up my Etsy link, Knock? For Amanda, honestly, for $10 Australian, so it's probably about $5 American, you can get a 10-minute love reading. Honestly, that's your best bet. All right. Will Marvin stay or leave? What is coming towards you in the next 24 hours? I'm sorry, you're going to have a longer-term view. I'll get you a separate card for the 24-hour period, but I don't actually think much is going to happen. This is a really slow-moving connection, and it's going to take a year or more to sort itself out. You need to tie up some loose ends, though, and so does he, about something from the past. And you might need to have your feelings validated before you move forward. Amanda, this is about going into a hibernation or having a winter phase. And I feel like your love life and Marvin's love life is in this stage of winter. Let's have a look for the next 24 hours, though. We got the Two of Coins, which is a balancing act. It's about finding balance. It's about being adaptable. It's about prioritizing, and it's about juggling. So it's about sometimes taking action and sometimes stepping back, but not always just stepping back and waiting for someone to take action towards you, for example. Like at times you need to, it's a dance. It's a dance. And you're standing there with your arms straight by your side and your feet flat on the floor. And you're saying, why aren't you dancing with me? And they're saying, why don't you dance? Does that make any sense, Amanda? The last thing on this card, you might need to make some quick decisions. And like I said, might be time to take a little bit of action. Like, I'm not sure how far along you are. You've obviously got his phone number. If you don't have his phone number, bump into him and say, I've lost my number. Can I have yours? It's super cute. Then the other thing I want you to do, if you bump into him and you don't really know him that well, I want you to do normal everyday things and subliminal flirt with him by making sex sounds. So you might put on lipstick and go, ooh, I love this lipstick. Or you might pick up something off the floor and go, oh, my back. It's a form of flirting, subliminal flirting. Do everyday normal things and make sex sounds. You will feel ridiculous, so practice at home first. It doesn't come naturally. But it is super fucking funny when you do it too, to see the reaction on what people do. Sometimes they just do it just for shits and giggles. And if you are stagnated where nothing's moving forward and you don't know what to do, ask what would Apple do? And Apple always takes action and rips that Band-Aid off. So whatever that action is, whether it's, and I honestly feel like we should start playing opposite world, where we do the opposite of what we've been doing, because that's how I got the Matrix programmer to notice me. Instead of making decisions that I should have made, I totally made the opposite decisions. Like to the point where I gave my car away to homeless people after driving it across a roundabout because I didn't want to go around it. But I don't recommend any of that for any of you. They do say I was crazy when I was doing that I was talking to magical beings. I was actually looking for something. I couldn't find it. And then I got told to follow a cat. And I followed this cat for ages, and it took me to this dog, and I had to look after this dog for ages. Oh my God, it was a mission. 18 hours I walked around. It was crazy. Let's get you an oracle. Self-love, my darling. If you want to find that love in your life, you need to find it within yourself first. This is about accepting yourself, doing some self-care treatments, having good intentions towards yourself, and just a little bit of self-awareness about your good traits and your bad traits, what your triggers are, and how you can circumvent the triggers. Hi, Mercy. How you doing? Marlene and Amber. Amanda, I gave you a bit of extra because you were one of the few people who actually commented the other day. And I appreciate that you comment on a few of my things, and I appreciate you. Just gave you an extra couple of cards to say thanks. I appreciate you. Oh, you're lovely, Mercy. That's great. Mercy, we've got this thing where you got to go and comment on my post before you get a reading because I want to interact with you guys. I think this is it. You can pick one of these. I've named what they all are so you can know what it's all about. You also need to join the queue. Have you done that? Yes, you have. So go and comment on one of my posts while you're waiting, and it'll be a little while before I get to you. And Knock's in the room somewhere too. Oh, thank you, Mercy. Will SJ make next to better our connection? What move will SJ make next to better our connection? He had a great time Saturday, but I feel like he has gone cold. Did you flirt with him? Did you touch him? Did you say anything sexy to him? Guys like to flirt with sexy things. That's why I like to make sex noises while I'm doing normal things because I'm not very sexy. Because if he's gone cold, the problem is he might have done something toward you, but you didn't notice and you didn't react to it. Like he might have moved closer to you thinking you would come in for a kiss, or he might have touched you high up on the arm. So the higher up you touch someone on the arm, if you touch someone on the face, that's very intimate. If you touch someone on the top of the arm, that's tenderness. And if you touch someone down on the bottom of the arm or hand, that's just like a connection, like it's not, and it moves the further up the arm. So a lot, but you stop him from touching you. That's why he's gone cold, darling, because you said no to him. And most men are orientated about sex, to be honest. Honestly, I'm going to do a reading and see what happens. What will SJ's next move be? No, I'm proud of you, Marlene. You're not a piece of furniture that you can just rub up. Okay? You're very special. And did you know, actually, the rate has gone down. It used to be $1,000 an hour, but now it's about $300 to $500 an hour for sex. If you're an escort, that's how much you're worth. So when you have sex with someone, think, I just wasted $300 to $500 and got nothing out of it. Oh, I'm sorry, Thriving Panda. I will come back to you. Sorry, Thriving Panda. Let me just do this quick one card for Marlene. She's not going to get extra cards, but I will give you extra cards, Thriving Panda, for skipping you. Will SJ, what will his next move be? Look, I feel like we've got the Six of Swords, so I feel like he's going through a bit of a rough patch. He might be using sex or trying to use sex to make himself feel better. He might be actually masturbating a lot at the moment because he needs that feeling of happiness. And I feel like he's going to be overcoming this hardship. And when he does overcome this hardship and stop masturbating, he'll be less sex orientated and he'll be more stable, and there'll be a restoration of this relationship. But you've got to make him respect you first, Marlene. So no sex for him, only touching in appropriate areas. Eyes are up here, thank you. How about you give me some respect? And just literally say that. You're not going to respect me. I'm not going to do this. Because there's girls that you sleep with, and there's girls that you take home to mum. And the ones that you take home to the mum are the ones you respect. Guarded. Past trauma, building up walls, defensive, blocking their heart chakra. So there is this other issue with a blockage in the heart chakra for this person where they've been hurt in the past and they don't want to get hurt anymore, so they've put up their walls. They've had these past traumas and they need to deal with them before they move on. Thank you, Marlene. That was your read. Let me go and find Panda. I got confused because Mercy came in and I was talking to Mercy because she was new. I got excited that someone new came in. Someone new to read, yay! Thriving Panda. What did you say? Thriving Panda. And what you need to know right now, there's spot on Apple. Earlier it was spot on. Okay. I was going to say, didn't I already do this reading? Thanks for letting me know, because after my injection, I do wonder if I'm giving good readings. Because I got a bad Etsy review, but honestly, I told the chick that her crush wasn't going to work out, so whatever. She just didn't want to hear it. All right. We'll get from the Intuit. I love the Intuit. I'm really connected to these. Darling, we've got the High Priestess in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse says that either you or someone else is keeping it all in. There's something that needs to get out, that needs to be said, for the healing process to begin, or for this situation to resolve. Someone is suppressing their intuition, and their intuition is trying to tell them to do something that they don't want to do. There are secrets here and there's missing information. So I don't feel like you've got all the facts. If you feel like you don't understand something, always ask more questions, because there are no stupid questions, only stupid people. That's one of my dad quotes as well, so I have to write that one up. I feel like there's a situation where there's some sort of isolation, or you're being isolated, or someone's isolating from you, and you're being kept in the dark about the situation. You don't really know what's happening. We are going to give you an extra card because I skipped you, because I feel like there's more information. And we got the Five of Cups, but luckily we got it in reverse. It says, although this disconnection with the High Priestess is there, you will be overcoming any despair. There will be forgiveness in this situation, or with this person, and you just need to accept the changes that are coming. You're not going to have it all your way, and it's not all going to be their way either. You're going to have to compromise. When you're ready to move on, there will be healing, But you have to let go of either this situation or this problem or this person even. And overcome your despair. Are you feeling despaired? Please don't feel sad. Let's get you an oracle. Don't feel sad. Life is a great adventure. You know what made it easier for me? When I stopped planning. Hi, Biz. You want a mini read? Ooh, thriving panda. I don't know if this is you or them. We've got risk. It says partner to partner, unsafe decisions, not thinking. Sometimes when you get the idea of love in your head, that you're going to find this perfect love and get married and have children, settle down for the rest of your life and grow old with them and live happily ever after. And you got to remember that happily ever after used to be to 30 or 40 maximum. Now we're living to 100 and we're going to live double the time with these people. And quite honestly, they're pains in the asses. All of the people here, including ourselves, me, you, we're all pains in the asses. We run around worrying about our feelings instead of worrying about our thoughts. We make our decisions with our feelings rather than making them with our brain. And the men are making their decisions with their penises. Crazy. I'm going to give you one more card. An air sign is going to come into your life, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And they are going to, let me look at the card, butterflies of rejuvenation and mystery for the moon and intuition. So this person is going to, you're intruding this person. And they're going to have some sort of transformation and then come back into your life. A Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Oh, you had a tech break, Biz. I missed you. We had some different things going on. Go and check out my Apple's Dad Says post. I need a break because I need a drink and I've got a cough. Thank you. And it resonated. I'm so glad. I see, wow, this resonates. I love when people say wow. All right. So we've done Thriving Panda. We've done Manic McNeil. We've done Marlene. Amber, White, are you in the room? And Biz needs to get ready. Make sure you comment on the post before you get your reading, darlings. I don't think Amber's here. She went over to Instagram. But I'll catch her on Instagram. Biz, you need to get ready. But why don't we call Sakshi as well? All right. So check out my Apple's Dad Says posts. They're on my wall. This is the TikTok version of the Apple's Dad Says. I love this one because I love the theme song. Amber, get ready, darling. I didn't think you were here. I did call you and you didn't answer.
Apple's dad says, yeah, it's a viral trend. A dose of dad joke logic that just won't end. His advice was always twisted, a little bit off key. Embarrassing back then, but now it's funny to me. Apple's dad says, wisdom upside down. The kind of sage advice you find all over town. Mixed up and muddled, hilarious and true. Tap the just a flamingo. It's hiding something else.
Apple's dad says, alright, thanks, knock. I missed it. Let me just come back. Thanks, Sakshi. I'll be with you soon. Yes, I'm here. Yes. Where's Amber? I can't see it. It's not on my chat. Oh, there it is. Way at the top. Got it. Sorry, babe. A general read. Thanks, Knock. You're the best. I don't know what I'd do without you. I'd probably fuck it up all the time. All right. I'm not feeling those cards. You got the Magician, which was about manifestation. And you got a card that I honestly just didn't feel it. So I didn't want to read it. Hi, Anime Boy. Oh, you're sad. That's not good. Why don't you go and have a look at my posts while you wait? Make sure you join the queue, though. And we'll get rid of that sadness for you. We'll find out why you are sad. I am feeling these ones. You are laying the foundation for something right at the moment. You might be setting some goals, and there are great prospects ahead for you. It might be time for you to study magic, and you've got some good news coming in. You need to work hard on maybe something at work or even a hobby, and turn it into something profitable. This says you need to be more ambitious, and it says faithful. So I don't know. When I see faithful, I think just do what you promise. If you say you're going to do something, if you say, "Oh, I'm going to get up and do this later on," you have to get up and do it. Because you make it a promise to the universe, and if you break the promise to the universe, then the universe won't reward you, because it'll be like the boy that cried sheep. Oh, she said she was going to do that. We've already rewarded her and she didn't even do it. So next time we won't reward her until after she does it. Do you get what I mean? You want the universe to reward you before you do it. The Sun card says you've got happiness coming in, freedom, optimism, positivity, warmth and vitality, success, truth, and it's a yes card for any questions you have. You're doing an amazing job on the awakening. You're right where you need to be when you need to be then. I love that you're exploring things with me, like maybe even the aura photos, because I'm trying to get you guys into the things that I was doing when I was doing my awakening, which woke me up, and showing you things that I did. I studied and stuff like that, like my videos. Ooh, we got the visit card. You've got a visitor coming. Unexpected visit, phone call, knock, or riding by house. So someone could be visiting you. Someone could unexpectedly call you, or they could just knock on the door at your work. Thank you, Amber. That's your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. I know, but I find an app on the Android platform. I only like that one because it gave me the one photo, and I thought that might be fun for everyone to do that had an iPhone. But like, I understand not everyone has an iPhone. I've got both because I got an iPhone to run the AI for the channels. So I do all my AI on my iPhone, and my Samsung is just personal. Oh, you're back, Biz. Whenever you're ready, just get ready and we'll do you. I've just got to catch up on the chat. Sakshi, I'm going to do you. What love messages Harsh Sharma wants to give you? Soulmate confessions. Okay, we might use Naked Truth. What?
I've just found the Rise dispensary fucking notification to say that the weed turned up yesterday. That they got it.
What time?
I just found it.
3:36. That's such bullshit.
Yeah, because nobody.
All right, don't worry.
3:36 here. No, we were here. We were here in this house.
We didn't get a package yesterday.
Right.
It was our marijuana. So we're just a bit concerned. We get it delivered by mail because we're legal. And I've accidentally pulled out a love oracle too. So I'm going to go with it. Well, love messages. I don't think these are exactly what you wanted. I'm going to give you one, but I'm going to switch decks. I've decided to give you this one, but I don't think it's what you want. So I'm Sakshi, and you've waited a while. I don't want to send you away dissatisfied. So I want to be strong like you. This person feels like you're strong. And I just didn't feel like you would be happy with that. So I'm going to give you a long confession because I think that's what you want. So next time, this is a long confession. I'm getting ready to say what's in my heart. I know that this is love. It's true, unconditional, and everlasting kind of love. I want you to know I am trying to open up, but it's so hard for me to put my feelings for you into words. But I know I have to do this, and you need to hear them. Okay, let's get a oracle. Closed off. Anxiety, refuse to give in, silence within. And I feel like this is about your person. I feel like they have anxiety about love relationship with you. And they might be holding back because of that. And they might be a little bit silent because they don't know what to say. Thank you, Sakshi. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Let me just catch up on Anime Boy. Hi, Anime Boy. How you doing? Welcome to my channel. I love Knock too. Amber, she's bloody amazing. I am Anime Boy. You're a 17-year-old man. Okay. Anime Boy, you need to be 18 plus to be in here. I will let you in here because we're not doing any sexual readings. But I will be careful about how we do your reading. I'll decide whether you can come back in again next time. I didn't realize you were 17. I like to do 18 plus. Hi, I'm coming down to you, Biz, now. I'm just catching up on what Anime Boy and Knock were talking about. It is impressive, Knock. Engineering. You commented on the link. Sucks Amber doesn't have an iPhone. And I'll find that app. Biz posting. Anime Boy, you can just type exclamation position and find out your own position. I set it up so you look after yourselves. Yeah, no space. You got it. I'm just reading down the thing as he goes. He's got it. All right, let's go to Biz. Hi, Biz. We're going to do a mini read for you. I would like to know if Bobby is back with another woman again. And if so, has it been sexual with emotions? Has it been... Look, how can it be sexual with emotion? Oh, okay, I get it. If not, why is he acting funny about touching you? Look, because you want to be touched so much, it's putting you off. What you have to do is you have to pretend you don't want him to touch you, and then he won't be able to keep his hands off you. You got to do the opposite, Biz. People are stupid. You've got to literally do the opposite thing to make them do the right thing. All right, let's get some cards. Let's first of all ask, is Bubby back with the other woman? We're going to know. No card. This is the Five of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles is a temporary financial difficulties, negative change in circumstances, feeling left out, financial loss, economic downturn, adversity, and struggles. And I feel like, no, it's just, look, people are mirroring you, right? So just do the opposite. It's just simple. And I gotta say, if you're doing something and it's not working and you're expecting something to change and you're not doing anything different, then nothing's going to change. So why not just play opposite world and do the fucking opposite and see what happens? Because what you're doing is creating a response where the reaction is wrong. So you need to create another reaction. So let's try the opposite and see if it creates the right reaction. Do you get what I mean? I'm very scientific when I think about things. I don't think he is. I just think he might be feeling flat and low. He might be flirting with people just to feel attractive. But I feel like the sex thing is more about him not feeling attractive. Maybe he doesn't have a good job, or I'm downgrading my role I'm playing. Oh no, okay, so Biz, don't do that. Don't try to be sexy. What I want you to do is be cute. Okay, so you're gonna say you're gonna do subliminal flirting. It's fucking funny, and your person will think it's hilarious when they realize you're doing it. You're going to start to make sexual noises every time you're around them when you're doing normal things. Like you might be putting on lip gloss. So you might have to buy lip gloss to do this. But buy lip gloss and put it on, you go, yeah, I love this lip gloss. Or you might bend down and pick something up off the floor and you'll go, oh, my back. It's subliminal flirting. It gets the men every time. And it's a form of what I call that's what she said. Because you want to be the girl that said it. That's what she said. You know, when they say something dirty and they go, that's what she said. You want to be that she. Don't tell anyone about that anime boy. It doesn't work on boys doing it to girls. Yeah, but when you put on your lipstick, you got to make sexual noises. Like do it in front of him, but do it like you're not even doing it. Go, I love this lipstick. So that if he's not watching you and seeing what you're doing, he will think you're having sex by yourself in the other room. And that will instantly press his buttons without him even meaning to. You're overcommitted. You've made poor choices and there's scattered energies in this situation. Someone is dropping the ball. Someone feels overwhelmed and there's disorganization. We've got the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups is about, look, when I learnt this card, my mum used to say to me this thing, don't cut off your nose to spite your face, Apple. When I used to chuck the shits about not getting my own way. And I'd go, fine, I don't want any. And she'd go, don't cut off your nose to spite your own face. And I feel like this is the energy with Bobby. I feel like if it's not his way, he's like, fuck it, I don't want it. And I feel like he might be a little bit moody at the moment. He's dissatisfied with everything, not just you, not just the relationship, life in general. And he's disappointed with where he is. He's bored. He's unmotivated. And he's feeling a little bit depressed, which is why I think he might not be wanting sex, because when you get depression, it makes your sex drive basically almost turn off, Biz. And that's the truth. He's reluctant to deal with things. And I feel like he's tired. He's feeling weary. We've got a couple more cards for you because this is a mini read. It might be a time of reflection instead of moving towards him. So if you've been trying to be sexy, maybe it's time, like I said, to go off and be by yourself. And then, like I said, use the subliminal flirting in the background so that when he's not watching you and he's just listening, he'll imagine things. And you'll be all like, what are you talking about? I'm not even in the mood for sex. Oh, okay, if we have to. Like that, okay? You can't be like keen about it. You have to be like, oh, well, if I have to, it's another job to do. Guys love to beg you for it. Just remember that. They don't want you to throw themselves, like you think that guys want you to throw themselves, you at them. No, that's not what they want at all. They want to fight and chase, and they want to be in control. They don't want things to be just put in front of them that they didn't fight for. They've got this real masculine energy that the hunter and gatherer energy still. I feel like you've got some trouble brewing ahead. There's a storm brewing. I feel like you're stagnating in a situation. You might be, like I said, this situation could be about sex, or it could be something totally different. But let's use this sex thing as an example. The sexier you get and the more sexier your underwear gets, the less he's going to be turned on for you. I feel like he's feeling depression. And the more you press and harp on it, the less likely he's going to feel for it, and it's going to go from bad to worse. So my advice to you is forget about the sex. Do the subliminal flirting, but forget about sex. Pretend it's not even on the plate. And just go about your business and keep occupied. There's going to be some instability, so just try and ride it out by keeping busy. Instead of, if you give yourself time to worry about it, you'll worry yourself to death. He does want you to come to him. Okay. It's just the energy that I'm picking up. Look, the energy that I'm picking up is he wants you to come to him, but he doesn't want you to come easily. He wants to fight for you. That's the energy. So I feel like it's too easy. He's bored. Too easy. There's no challenge here. I don't want you to worry because everything's going to be all right. We've got the Sun card and radiant energy. This is about having an energy rush and happiness. This is about positivity, warmth, vitality, success, truth. So there will be truths coming out, and freedom and radiant energy. Anime boy, Streamlabs is a computer. I call her Drunk Karen. Let me just get you an oracle, and that will finish up your mini read. Yeah, you can have a confession. We might get at the heartstrings. This is my new deck that I've got for confessions. I think it'll be perfect for you. Yeah, I leave it Streamlabs because I want you to know it's a bot. That's why I don't change its name. I feel alone even when we're together. So that's his depression I think he's feeling. Time turns hurt into grace. And I'm going to switch decks. Naked Truth. I'm not picking up another woman. Though I'm not saying he's not flirting with other people to make himself feel better. I wasn't picking up that there was a third party involved, though. I know you are my soulmate, babe. Our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs. So it might not be going super great at the moment, but I don't think he's going anywhere. He's seeing the signs that you're his soulmate, darling. All right. Thank you, Biz. That was your reading for today. All right, sorry guys, we just had a mini read for a member. If you want mini reads, you can pay, I think it's $13.99 a month. Biz pays. Biz, we're doing a members draw this month, but we got the pendulum. So I'm doing that in a couple of days. All right. Can I have Rajek and Nima? I'm so sorry it took me so long to do that. But I will do look after my paying members. Give them a little bit extra. If you want a little bit extra, it's $3.99 to skip the queue. Hi, Nima. Do you want to get ready, darling? Oh, you did. Thanks, darling. Love you too, Biz. Yeah, I still got an email. Appaluna369, if you want to email me, is probably the best one to catch me on. I check all the other ones, but not every day. Fuck, I've still got to go and check Facebook. I'm so bored with Facebook because they kicked me off. All right, Nima. A long confession. All right. Opening up. I'm getting ready to say what's in my heart. I know that this is love. It's true, unconditional, and everlasting kind of love. I want you to know I'm trying to open up, but it's so hard for me to put my feelings into words. But I know I have to do this, and you need to hear them. We just got this card, but that's the one that we got for you too, darling. Let's get you an oracle. You can't stand Facebook, Amber. They kicked me bloody off for my sovereignty posts. Like, if they're not going to let people show these sovereignty posts so that other people become aware, it's like they're like puppeteers. They're part of the problem because they're making us stay slaves by keeping the information from you. All right, Nima. We've got an air sign coming in, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So they are going to come into your life before the next full moon. And they might bring some transformation. Who put you in jail? Facebook? Those fuckers. Madison and Thandwi. Thandwi, you were one of the ones that didn't comment yesterday. Have you commented today? I'm going to go and check if Thandwi's commented. If Thandwi hasn't, I might kick her out. Thandwi, what did you comment on? I think Thandwi can leave if she wants to. She doesn't want to interact with me. I don't want to interact with her. Only a few more to go. Mercy. I'm always on number one. Your position changes, so you check your position. All right, we're going to go into Madison. Hi, Madison. No, so Mercy, listen to me. Before I start this reading, you need to type exclamation position because your position changes on the queue every time I pull someone off. So to find out where you are on the queue, you need to do an exclamation position. What that'll tell you is you are position number something on the queue. And that means that you have, say I've got number 8, that means 7 people are in front of me. Okay, you actually will have a number 2 on the queue, which means there's 1 person in front of you. You can check this position at any time. I am always on number 1. You are the ones that change. All right, I hope that's clear. Thank you, Madison. If I applied to NYU Stern School of Business for the 2026 or 2027 term, would you be accepted? Well, I hope you're going to apply anyway. Life's about trying. We got a yes card in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you might be accepted, but the problem is you might be being a little bit too ambitious. You might not have thought, I don't know, let me just pull another card. It says you might have a lack of effort towards what you want to do. You might get bogged down in day-to-day life and not be able to do it and give it your 100%. And you might stagnate if you do this business thing. It might not be worth the effort either. What do you get out of it? Because honestly, when I was going through the period where you're going through, it was more important to have life skills, like on the job skills, than it is to have a course. But it's good to have that knowledge behind you as well. But just make sure you're getting practical experience as well. So that it's not just you do a course at school, you do a class at school, and then after it you're like, and what do I do with that? Oh, psychology. And what do I do? Do another 10 years of school to become a psychologist, or just do psychology? And call it a waste of time. Let's get you an oracle. Signs: spiritual contact, songs, telepathic, dreams of them. Madison, you're going to get spirit messages, either from your dead relatives or from God or spirit or source or the angels or whoever the hell you believe in. There is going to be spiritual contract made, or there is a spiritual contract with you. You might hear messages in songs from your spirit guides. You might get telepathic downloads, or you could even be dreaming important information. So keep a dream journal. Thank you, Madison. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. You need to leave soon, Mercy. Well, Mercy, you know, if you paid a donation, you wouldn't have to wait at all. Any donation. It doesn't. It can be $1. CB, Mercy. Mercy, you need to type the words "I understand," which mean you comprehend me, and you know that I am giving advice. You're the one that makes the decisions. Thanks, CB. CB, you also need to type the words "I understand," which mean you comprehend me, and you know that I am the one that is giving you advice, and you are the one that makes the decisions. I need some "I understands." Oh my God, why is my computer turning things on again? So, Knock, I'm just going to put this up on the screen. How to post your question, your like number, I understand, and your question is a good way to do it. Thank you, CB. No, Thanby, honestly, I cannot see where you've commented. You cannot have a reading. Go and comment and come back. You don't comment, you don't get a reading. That's the rules. You didn't comment yesterday and you got a reading. You're lucky you didn't get kicked out then. All right, CB. Any particular sign that will help me recognize my soulmate? Like, honestly, darling, this is a waste of a question. CB, you will know when you meet your soulmate because there will be a soul connection. You will give them 10% and they will give you back 10%. And then you give them 20% and they'll give you back 20%, all the way up to 100. And then you'll know. All right, Thandra, get ready. I will be going to check before I do your reading. Actually, Knock, can you go and check? What did you comment on, Thandri? You don't get automatic trust now because you fucked it up yesterday. Any particular sign that will help you recognize your soulmate? Look, we got the Two of Cups. It's a couple card, but it's not telling me anything. It's just going to say that you're in sync, that you've got some sort of soulmate agreement, that you have mutual feelings for each other. So I want to know a sign. So which cards can I use? I'm going to use the Tarot of Oppositions. CB, did you comment on the posts before you got your reading? If you didn't, you'll need to comment afterwards, otherwise you will get kicked out. Hi, Diane. We're going to close the queue off too. Diane, do you want to jump on the queue? It's not I join, it's exclamation, please. Okay. How will you know your soulmate when you see them? They're going to be wearing blue, or blue's going to be a predominant color that is around this person when you first meet them. It's going to be a windy day. And I feel like they're going to be going about their business and you're going to have to interact with them for some reason. Maybe their hat comes off and you give it back to them, or they ask for help with something, because we've got more blue. And I feel like this blue color is very significant with your soulmate. You should go and do you have an iPhone? Get an aura photo and see if your aura is blue. Maybe it's not about clothing, maybe it's about auras. It's going to be later in the afternoon, like about sunset. And you'll know, okay, so I don't know if you've ever, CB, have you ever met someone and thought, wow, I want to get naked with this person right now? You're going to have one of those feelings. So you will know, you're going to go, where did that come from? I'm not usually like that. I don't usually jump into bed with just anyone, but this person, holy shit, wow. That's how you'll know. All right. Let's get you. All right, that's it for you, CB. We're going to move on to the next person. Thank you so much for coming in. Thandwi needs to get ready. We're going to do Thandwi next. Did not go and check. I'm closing the queue. Closing the queue now. I just saw it. Diane, you got on the queue. Great. Thandwi, Nock, did we check if Thandwi commented? I can't see it on my phone. Thandwi. And I'll go into studio. I can see Anime Boy has. Thandwi, which one did you comment on? Look, don't even worry about it. Thanks, Sandri. Thanks for coming. And that's our first person blocked for not commenting. All right. Next person on the queue is we've had Divine Empathic Tarot come in. Divine Empathic Tarot is a member. Diane, she doesn't have to join the queue, she gets to skip. So Divine, let's get you ready. Don't worry, you don't have to worry about the queue. Can you get ready and put your link up as well, because we'll do the spiel when we do your reading. Mercy must have had to leave because I didn't see Mercy. Shiranaz, I saw your comment. Do you want to get ready? Biz is done, so I'm going to push her up too, which means Anime Boy, you're at number 1. All right, now guys, Divine Empathic Clairvoyance and Tarot. She's a reader. I call her Divine because she's just absolutely divine. I love her natural looks, her enthusiasm and passion when she does her readings, and she does these mad little mini videos from spirit or source, or she does them from your person or from any channel messages that she's getting. She does great. We're trying to get her up to 1,000 subscribers so she can monetize. So if you would like to please go and follow her, I would appreciate it. And just support someone who really deserves it. All right, that's it. Oh, and if she gets 1,000 subscribers, she's going to give away a couple of Zoom free readings. I'm not sure for how long. 20 minutes to an hour is what's in my head. But that's up to her to decide. All right, you understand. Will Nick come forward for a heart-to-heart soon? I feel like we almost asked the same question yesterday. I feel like your answer was they're going to try to, but they're not going to be successful. I don't know. That's all I can remember. Divine. There has to be a little bit of mind over matter with this, because if you do it by the book, there could be some legal matters that need to be disputed first. There needs to be truthfulness in this connection before it can move to a place of forgiveness. And I feel like he's regimented. He keeps doing the same shit over and over again, expecting a different result. It might be time to have some candid conversations with this person, and maybe even rip him a new one, give him some tough love. You need to stay detached so you're not emotional about this as well. And I feel like you need to have this really eloquent energy and use your logic instead of your emotions and feelings to make your decisions. Let's get an oracle. Lifestyle. In the closet, secrets being held, low down. Yeah, there's just secrets again. Secrets. You don't have all the information, Divine Empathic Tarot. You might need to ask more questions. Okay, Shirinez, where are you? I see your comment. Thanks for understanding. Let's just put that up on the screen. It is a form of consent that you're giving me. You're actually giving me all your rights. That's why I tell people they should actually comprehend. But you guys understand if you want. I'm actually trying to teach you a sovereignty rule. Surrender. I'm loving Kushuma. She's not interested in me. Will she love me back and get married? Any possibility? You say she's not interested in you. What's going to change her mind? What are you doing that's different, that's going to make her feel different about you? Surrender. Because if you keep doing the same things, you keep acting the same way, she's going to keep being not interested. What are you doing that's different? I feel like this is a... What's up, Maddie?
9 o'clock. No.
Okay, I'm not finished.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know there. That's right there. That's all.
It's keen to get that weed. All right. We got a maybe card. So maybe if you took some action towards her, or you tried to take action in a different way, there are calming waters and healing progress in the future for you and this person. You might be moving on, or you might be calming down and overcoming any difficulties that you have. You might find relief and stability. But I feel like you need to travel first before you come towards this person, and live a bit of life. Get out there into the world for a bit. Shirinez. Actually, she likes me before third party. You're not being very clear. Look, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what the situation is. The reading is this, that there will be healing progress and calmer waters, and you will be overcoming difficulties with this person to find relief and stability. This might mean escaping, though. So they might need to get away from you for a little while. And they, I think you need to travel, or they need to travel, just to get some perspective on the situation, and then come back together and see how you feel about everything then. So will she love you back? It was only a maybe, darling. And possibility of getting married? Maybe. Any possibility you'll be together? Maybe. Depends what you do, how you act, and what you say to her. So whatever you were doing before, you need to do something different, because that's not enough, because she's gone elsewhere. Let's get you an oracle. Evidence: law enforcement, temptation, criminal history, avoiding the 12. You might have law enforcement coming in, or there could be some legal problems. Thank you, Shirinaz. What can you do about what? Shirinaz, what can you do about what? I'm just going to do the next reading and I'll come back to you. Okay, darling? CB didn't get their reading. I'm so sorry, CB. Honestly, if you don't want to wait in line, if you don't want the long queue, just pay a donation, any amount. Anime boy, we've got a 17-year-old in the room, guys, so we'll just have to be, I have to be a bit careful. Okay, I will in a second, Saran. You've waited a long time, so I will. And don't worry about when you'll be successful, anime boy. We'll pull out the career deck. All right. So limitations. You're going to put limitations on yourself, and I feel like fear and doubt will limit your freedom of action. Let go of your worries. Like, don't worry about things. Don't worry about the limits. Just do your best and try your hardest. I'll give you another card. Wisdom. Insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. Use your best judgment. You're going to need to study. You're going to need to work hard. You can't just go to school and just step into a career where you're making $1 million and being successful. You're going to have to go to school. Then you've got to start at the bottom. And you've got to learn the ropes from the bottom and working up to the top. It's going to take you years to be successful. But how about you just focus on getting what you need? Getting what you need done, and try to use your best judgment when you're making your decisions. And you might need to look into social media or something about social media, because you've got public face, and maybe you'll do advertising on there or something. Follow your heart, become who you want to be, and earn a reputation. You might be social media mogul. Anyway, have you thought of that? You might go viral on social media or something. What does wisdom truly mean? Wisdom is knowing that you don't know everything. That's what wisdom is. Thank you, Anime Boy. That was your reading for today. We'll say goodbye to you. Are you going to stick around? Do I have to watch my P's and Q's for a little bit longer? Okay, Surinez. You've tried everything to be with her, but now we are not talking. You see, Surinez, this is why I need to talk to you. You can't make anyone love you. It's not going to happen. And I'm going to say, if they've fallen out of love for you, it's going to take a lot to make them fall in love again. It doesn't just happen, Surinez. you're going to have to focus on something else for a while because you're causing blockages. Let me pull one more card for you, but we're going to call up Yanda and Diane. She's not trying anything, that's the problem. Yeah. Okay, so she's not interested. Look, she's not interested. This is going to turn into harassment if you keep going because she's obviously not interested. You've got to let a bit of time and space go between what happened and the next step. And you're not giving it space and time to air. You need to give, like, just relax for about 6 months. You need to find your inner truth. This is the catalyst for change, and you need to think about the love you have for yourself rather than the love that you are searching for from someone else, so that you can find your love mirrored and find your own self-worth. You need to find your own self-worth before you have a love relationship. Why do you want to be with her? Does she complete you? Because that means you're broken. It means you're half a person. I'm a whole person. I don't need to be in a love relationship with someone to make me a whole person. I am a whole person. And if I get into a love relationship, I'll be with another whole person. Not that there's anyone around here that is a whole person. There's not. But then we'll be a couple and work together as a team. And that is how a relationship is supposed to be. You see, you are actually doing the missions in the wrong order. You see, we're here learning to be adults. We're learning to look after our eternal body. And when we've learnt enough, we're going to wake up out of this machine and we're going to be in our eternal bodies. Now, at the moment, we're doing missions. I call them, like, missions to learn things, missions to do things. One of the missions is self-love mission. And one of the other missions is a soulmate mission. Now, I'd been trying to do the soulmate mission my whole life. But then I stopped and I did the self-love mission. And now I could do the soulmate mission, but I don't feel like it because I love myself and I feel whole. And this is a problem. You don't feel whole. 6 months. Nothing's going to happen for 6 months. Find your inner truth, transform your soul, and start from a new beginning. Don't bring up any of these past events. Start fresh. All right, Yanda and Diane not here, so Noff, do you want to get ready? Sorry, I'm just typing a message. Hi, Diane. You missed something I said. How you doing? Oh, you like this session today? I'm feeling a bit weird, Amber. Because I had my injection, so I feel like I'm a little bit split. I feel like I'm intuitive, but I'm not kind of intuitive, and I can't really tell if I'm resonating. Yeah. What will happen with my living situation when the property is listed for sale again this week? Oh, shit, no way. No way, Diane. I did not expect that. Shit. I think we're going to get another one pretty much the same. I think you're going to get another owner who's going to be pretty much the same. He's going to be drunk on power. He's going to be a loose cannon. Lacks integrity, though, unlike the current one. This one's going to be unbending and controlling and cold. Oh, shit. Shit. I don't know what to tell you, Diane. I reckon this one's going to be worse than the first one. All right, let's get you an oracle. And yes, anime boy, success does need years of hard work and time. Interesting. So, Diane, you got facade. You need to put on a front for this person. You need to be a people pleaser and just agree with what he tells you to do, even if you don't want to do it. This person has hidden motives. So if they start on about that shed again, there's something going on there. What the fuck is going on with that shed? Why the fuck is this guy just left his big dream? He's put so much money in it. This guy had to lose money to sell it. So what the fuck is going on? This is weird behavior. Weird behavior, Diane. Red flags. I'm seeing red flags everywhere. I don't think that they're telling you 100% the truth. I don't know. Something's going on. That's really confusing energy, Diane. Really confusing. Yanda, do we have Yanda in the room? That was your reading for today, Diane. I'll try and give you a call in the next couple of weeks. I'm just so busy. I've got like nearly 10 channels now. Anime boy, college is for study. Don't make friends. Don't worry about having fun. It's a byproduct of what you'll do there, but concentrate on your studies. And don't worry about these people that are going to school with you. You're not ever going to know them in 5 years. You know, do you know how many people I know that I went to school with, that I interact with? Absolutely zero. Basically, when they left school, we all went our separate ways, and then we never spoke again. we contacted on Facebook, but they're like so busy with their life, they can't even bother to talk to me. So I don't know. Friends aren't important at school. Knock's all about the social life, and I'm all go to work. Knock, do you want to get ready? We'll do you. I've got to get going because I've got to go and pick up this marijuana from the post office. Ah, Amber, you too. Get ready then. Didn't I do you? Was that the other channel? So confused. So I'm confused, Amber. Why did you say this has been a great reading today? You were like number 2 on the list. I'm so confused. Let me just have a look. No, okay, what's happened is you were number 4. So let me go and see. I think I did, Amber. Yes, whoever said that they wanted to call me for a quick reading. I will answer your message in a second. All right, Amber, I'm not fucking sure. I thought I'd done you. You did, and I think she was talking about everyone's readings in general. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know, Amber, because like I said, I got the injection, so I feel a little bit off. That's you, Diane. Just give me 5. My housemate is freaking out because we're supposed to go and pick up the marijuana from the chemist, like from the post office, because they sent it yesterday, but they didn't deliver it. So he's freaking out about that. Hi, JP, you just made it. I'm just finishing up, though. All right. Light and Shadow Tarot. I have a habit of deceiving, lying, and wearing a mask. It's hard for me to believe that someone like you, like me, that someone would like me for who I really am. I'm not even going to comment on that. No, well, look, I got to say, most of us are lying to ourselves as it is. We've become pretty good liars. Some of them, we don't even know we're lying half the time. Around fall. Something is going to happen around fall, especially in your love life. I'm legal. I'm 420 streamer. I just don't advertise it that much. But I'm a proud 420 streamer. JP, you're next. Love and romance deck for you. Sure can. Have that. Well, something might happen now. No. Unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking some red flags. Doorway. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person, or maybe to a new beginning with your old person. Hang on, my dog's having trouble. Hang on, I'm coming, baby. I thought that was Pig trying to get off the bed. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought my dog was falling off the bed or he couldn't get off the bed. I could hear him, but it wasn't him. It was Matthew doing the washing up. Sound I never hear. Matthew doing the washing up. Hey, Dana, how you doing? I tried to come in on your live. But you are already finished. Knock, we've done you. Christine's come in really late. Christine, hurry up and get ready. I've got to go. I've got a bit of shit to do today. All right.
After this is done.
Okay. Oh, Christine. Okay. You're still thinking about money like it's a thing. They're taking your energy, not your money. Money isn't even real. They just gave you a piece of paper and said, this has value. And you go, okay, now I've got something of value. It's a fucking piece of paper. And I feel like your dad, like he's not, okay, I'll tell you what happened to Matthew. He got a big lump sum of money from his super. And he was just putting his hand in his pocket, buying this and that and the other, you know, things that he wouldn't normally buy, you know, 200 here, 200 there. He's got 50 fucking dollars left. He doesn't understand how he spent the money, but he just pissed it up against the wall. And I feel like that's what your dad's doing. She said that, Christine. Well, you tell her I can go and change my dress and brush my hair and make myself more appealing. You can't. You've done everything you possibly can, and there's no getting better from here. You're all downhill, baby. That's what I would have said to her. Let me get a card. Well, yeah, well, honestly, it is time to take financial responsibility out of your father's hands because he seems to be a little bit senile. He's not making good business decisions, and that should be enough to stop him from having access to the money. Your dad just doesn't want to be alone, and he will pay any amount of money to not be alone. If that's paying B to stay with him instead of him having to deal with life alone, he's going to do that, even if he pays it out till there's no money left. I don't know why he's not in a home. Why is he in a home? Christine, put him in a home. And then take all his fucking financial responsibilities and rights. Guy, I don't know why you're fucking around. Just take his rights and put him in a home. It's for his own good. And when my grandma went mad, like her dementia got too bad and she couldn't remember shit, like what side of the road to drive on, or that she'd started cooking something and could burn down the house, we had to put her in a home, in a locked facility. And she cried every day trying to like push the numbers into the keypad to get out. She tried to like lock herself in the car so I'd take her. But she didn't know where she wanted to go. She just wanted to go home. She just didn't know where home was. She didn't know who she was going home to. She didn't know where it was. And then the next minute she's like swearing. Yeah. I don't know what to do, Christine. Like, honestly, I would put your dad in a home and steal his rights and just say, you're making stupid financial decisions. I think we need to check your mental capacity. And when he's found incapacitated, take his rights. You can be the, what do they call it? I can't. The executor of his financials. Executor of the will. That's right. But he's not dead yet. That's not going to work. All right, that is it for us today, guys. I've got to get going. I'm going to go and catch up with Diane. Sorry, Julia. You feel like Australia is the way to go? Yeah, but don't pay tax here. I'm dodging tax. So I pay tax in America. And in Australia, I'm sorry, this is a hobby. It's not a business. I'm not working. This is a fucking hobby. Until I make $50,000, it's a fucking hobby. All right, thank you, Christine. All right, guys. I'm just going to get going, so I'll see you later.
Alright, listen up, you see. Apple Luna signing off for you and me. Readings are closed, the cards are laid to rest. But don't you worry, put your mind at ease, yes. Subscribe to both the channels now. Free tarot reads, gonna show you how. 1 card wonders, 3 card mysteries revealed. The secrets that you seek, soon to be unsealed. But always read the disclaimer before you start to glean the coded cosmic truth behind the fortune screen. Feeling impatient, wanna jump the queue. Donations the key, just for me and you. Or join the membership with glee and unlock exclusive secrets instantly. No lies, no fibs, no made-up fairy tales. Just honest insight breaking through the veils. She's intuitive, a spiritual guiding light, awakening you to banish endless night. And the great deception, lift the heavy load. A gift from God straight from the cosmic road. She's even in the Bible, a modern scripture star, here to help you shine no matter where you are. Subscribe to both the channels now. Free tarot reads, gonna show you how. 1 card wonders, 3 card mysteries revealed. The secrets that you seek, soon to be